Hello and welcome, Yig here. Today we are actually playing some Monster Hunter, and I talked about this in the last video, so this will be what I'm talking about here. But if you don't normally subscribe to the channel, just here for the why I think this is a really good Monster Hunter game. If you've never played Monster Hunter games, I'm gonna mostly try and get that out of the way in the first 5 minutes, so just kind of bear with that if you're not actually interested in it. I'm just gonna do the rest of the hunt. The video will be a whole hunt, but the first 5 minutes I'm gonna tell you about why I think this game's really good, especially if you haven't played Monster Hunter before, because this is, in my opinion, one of the... There's ways to make it difficult, there's ways to make it easier, and in this case, I find that this one, occasionally I do have some graphics issues, but that seems to be pretty common. So let me go check my bag real quick, and we will go ahead and go out there. We're going to do a quick hunt, and I'll explain why I think this is a really good... Let's grill some meat. Let's go with the custom meal. All right, I'm going to go with veggies because I'm doing stuff. I actually just bartered for a little bit more, though, so could be fun. Let's see. I got tons of wild herbs. All right, there we go. As with all Monster Hunters, it has a great cooking animations. Whoever does the cooking animations there is, like, truly loves him some food. So, there's a weapon in the game that has been simplified since previous Monster Hunters. And I think that this weapon, when you use it, will make learning Monster Hunter an easier thing. So... let's go. Let's see what's on our map. Now, the map system is different. There's actually ways to do a bunch of things, but let's see what we got here. We have... the Tempered Rathian is kind of tempting. That'd be a bit of a long fight, though. So, let's go fight something interesting. Let's go to the world map. What do we got here? Scarlet Forest. What do you got for me? Let's go take a look. Let's find us a good monster. Now, bowgun... light bowgun specifically has been simplified. It uses a different ammo system for the most part, and it has a few different features that make it play a certain way. And I think that this gun, this incarnation of that, lets people who haven't played a lot of Monster Hunter... Ooh. I need a Lobarina, so let's go for this Lobarina right here. That's a fun quest. Okay, we're going to begin our field survey. Oh, I should have used my lucky voucher. Darn it. I always forget to use those, honestly. So because the bowgun, there's things in this game that are different sometimes in a difficult way. But because the bowgun's changes specifically have made it easier, in my opinion, to perform at a good baseline. There's still things to learn about it, and there's still ways you can increase the damage, but in this case, the way it is right now, you can actually just kind of just pick it up and go, and use piercing ammo, and you're going to see that here. But I want to show you a little switch axe for a couple seconds here, because I really like the way the switch axe is in this one. Oh, I need to not actually do that against it. I'm using this guy's switch axe on this guy. That's not a great idea. Alright, let's see here. Come on, buddy. Where is... I'm never sure how big this one is when he's on there. Okay. So the switch axe has gotten some really cool features. And if you've ever played Monster Hunter, the switch axe is a weapon that allows you to switch from a quick axe to a slower, more damaging sword mode. And that sword mode is actually really cool. And that is one thing I wanted to say. The Switch Axe 2 has benefited a lot from this change. Now, I'm actually going to switch. You can carry 2 weapons right now, which is why I'm able to do this. I'm using what is essentially the meta standard right now, so it's nothing like dramatic. It's just the Raydao bowgun, and we're going to be using piercing ammo, which you can see in the lower right-hand corner there. So, now, whoops. Alright, so now that I'm no longer over there and doing hit, we'll pick out our little firearm. Piercing ammo is good enough to basically use for all of your hunt. If you don't want to change, if you just want to learn the monster, like I should be doing right here, Oh, thank God. That is the other thing. You can call this thing in. Not always. Not always. Sometimes when you're calling your sacred in, which is the bird mount, it's going to. Alarm going off. Sometimes when you call in your sacred mount, it will. I don't want to touch those red things. They will actually legitimately paralyze us. Look. All right. Let's get in range. So you can actually finish whole hunts, even against difficult high rank monsters, with just piercing on a bowgun, which means that you have time to learn the weapon. Someday we're gonna get to reload here. So it means you have time to learn the monsters, and you have time to actually get comfortable with the environments and the things like that. There's some other ones, and then like say you start to get comfortable with it, well then you can throw in rapid fire mode, and then say you get comfortable with using rapid fire mode. Now you can do another shot, which is a burst opener, and this lets you do even more damage. So there's a lot of different ways to upgrade your damage, even though the basics of the weapon are fairly simplified. And I think that's what makes it a really good weapon to start with. And this incarnation in particular, this weapon is one of the things I think that makes this... Oh no. Ow. The monsters in this Monster Hunter are, I would say they're a little more aggressive than World, because they want you to be using the system. So if you see that glowing thing on him, that's called a wound, and you get wounds by doing damage to certain areas, as you might have guessed. Let's reload. Hey, at least we got the reload off. It's a little... Oh. Let's get him down the hard way. So, wounds are meant to stack up and knock down the monsters so that you have damaged windows. And for a lot of weapons, they're very, very important. In the bowgun's case, they're not as important. In fact, oftentimes you will not want to detonate them. And there is a way that you have specifically to detonate wounds, but you won't really want to do it because you can use... Oh, jeez. We're almost dead. Come here, Mr. Secret. Oh. Oh, are we gonna die? Come here, kitty. Come here. Get me out of this. All right. Oh, you got heals on me? Okay.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Right, there we go. Oh, he already had enough of us anyway, so let's just gather real quick. I'm slowly working my way through high rank right now, and as an example, this is... I probably spent about half my time... Oh, did I miss one? I did. I missed one. I probably spent about half of my playtime with the bowgun and about half of my time with the switch axe. And I will say both of them are very fun. Almost every weapon got a upgrade. Bowgun and light bowgun got simplified a bit, and some people are just understandably like, yeah, hey, my favorite gun gets changed. I'm probably not going to feel great about it either. I mean, that's just kind of that. Alright, what did we have here anyway? Oh, no. I wanted to see what was over there. So, there's a couple of things that bowguns are able to build into that make it kind of good for this. Because again, like this damage that we're doing here is not bad. But one thing I wanted you to notice was, remember I was talking about the wounds? The wound system. Ow. Derby. Okay, so let's get our ammo in here. Okay, so one thing you'll notice about the wound system and why I was saying, like, oftentimes you're going to want to... Oh, no. Oftentimes you'll end up wanting to keep them around is because weakness exploit treats them like a weakness. So you get a higher crit chance just for shooting a wounded area. So like a lot of other things, it kind of gives you some... it kind of gives you a lot of tools in your bag that you to keep a good enough DPS. Previously, you would have to work a lot harder. And this is good enough DPS that you should be able to you'd be able to finish. I think most people could finish at least all the low rank hunts without too much of a problem. Go for that. I don't quite need a full big one, but that's okay. Oh, jerk. Ooh, let's do that. What? Oh. All right, let's get our. We're gonna do a good wound on the back. I want to get a good jump attack. There we go.
Don't get shaken off.
Now this the light bowgun does not do as much like mounted damage.
Almost there.
Ooh, we've almost got this guy down already. He's just he's a regular high ranked monster, so he's not like terribly difficult. All right, let's go. Oh, nope. All right. Ah, I didn't get to do my finisher. How weak is it? Oh yeah, he's already in the stalls. Now the interesting thing about the secret is the controls are actually really funky when you first start. Like they feel really weird. So when you first start, they're just not super fun. Do.
I set a trap.
Yeah, right on target.
Alright. Since we already cleaned out the cave here, that's not much of a big deal. We can just go ahead and finish our quest early.
Well, for that one.
Quest will be killed. So yeah, it has a really good damage output as a baseline. So it's never going to be the fastest weapon.
Let's continue our investigation.
Oh, that should be good. Well, what did we get on that one? Evasion, nice, and focus. Oh, I need both of those. Cool. I need both of those. It's not going to be the top record. It's not going to be the fastest way to clear all of this content. That's just not the way this weapon is going to work. But as a baseline for a person who's not familiar with Monster Hunter to learn the game, it's simple enough that that most people should be able to do it, in my opinion, without a huge amount of like pain. Now, if we talk to Alma, there's another cool thing I can show you here that also makes it. Yes, you're gonna. Well, hold on. We're gonna return from quest, and then we're gonna do something. I'll show you something real quick. We're gonna actually run back to base camp. Let's see. Yeah, let's run back to base camp because we'll get another environment for this second hunt, and hopefully I'll try and keep it around under 30 minutes, but can't guarantee the next hunt will be quite as fast. I do need to hunt one of those gorillas that we were about to do, but I just realized that there's a really interesting thing that I can show you too, which is that if you have social anxiety and you think like, no, I can't play this game because I've got social anxiety, they got you covered. So we're going to run over here. We talked to Alma. Now, when you go over into your quest settings, you can actually go to the settings here, and you can turn the multiplayer settings from player and support hunters to only support hunters. So I'll show you what that does, and it is... Okay, let's see. We have 39 minutes left on our food buff, so we're good there. Let's see what's on this map. We have... Let's go to... Let's see. Oh, let's go have a feast real quick. Somebody wants to feed us, so we'll go have that feast real quick, and then we'll go hunting. Because the feasts that the villagers give you are so good. They're all just better than anything that you can cook, which is really nice. All right, let's see here. Now, if we look here, somebody wants to give us a meal. Ah, there we are. Your bird, by the way, does act as an Uber, so you can designate waypoints and he'll take off and go and just take you there, which is just absolutely great. So we'll go have this feast real quick, and then we will... Oh, where are you hanging out, man? Man alive. Girls hanging out way outside town. All right. Ah, okay, yeah. There we go. So if you look, it actually is a really good one. Like, you get carver meal, insurance, and everything else, and you always get insurance. So if you're struggling, like, to get past a mob, insurance literally lets you get extra feint. Like, instead of getting a feint, you pop out and you get one extra. So if you're struggling, this is, again, another way to make things to where there's ways for you to make the game easier, but there's also ways for you to make the game harder. As we saw in the one map previously, there was a tempered monster. Now, tempered monsters are basically, from what I can tell, 3 to 5 stars, but the difference in tempered monsters was really was very, very different. So we do have a 5-star tempered Rumpalo. I haven't fought a lot of them. We're going to be poisoned constantly if we do that, though. Okay. All right, let's go to our map again, because I keep hitting the wrong buttons. I apologize. All right, let's go. What does Windward Plain want? Oh, there's a quest available there. I need to do that eventually. What do we got? We got a tempered Rathian. Let's get us something tempered, but that's not too terribly tempered, if you know what I mean. Tempered Narcella. That's kind of tempting. Tempered Gypseros. You know what? Yeah, why not? We'll go tempered Gypseros. I think I've only fought one Gypseros before, so this will be awkward and messy, but it's also the perfect example of, like, I've only fought him once before, so I don't know his patterns. I don't know any of that. Mostly I've been Monster Hunter World and Rise, so I don't remember all of which ones Gypseros is in. Alright, let's go tempered Gypseros. And then we're going to begin right now. So the reason that I really, like I said, with this weapon being simplified to kind of to this extent, it makes it feel like it's been done for making it easier for people. All right, grab some stuff. We're just fetching a few things here, and then we'll be on our way. Okay, back on track. Swap out to our bow gun because, again, I'm not very familiar with this monster, so that makes it a perfect weapon to use. And it's because of that you have that advantage of range, for starters, which is always good. Range is good, but it's also not like the most amazing thing, because in this game, range changes instantly. There's monsters that will dive all the way across the entire map just to get you. So it does bring it down to a point where, ooh, do we want to let's open this. Let's open this up with a. Oops, I hit the wrong button. All right. Oh,
Move.
I forgot he flashbangs.
I got you.
Oh, there's one thing that that I've always kind of said was the stagger moves, the ones like, okay, there we go. The ones where they do things that make you stagger, like where they look like they're just running forward. Those are the ones that are weird to me because I don't quite understand how I'm supposed to be handling them. There we go. We made a wound there. Let's make a wound here. Let's make a wound here. If you have never used... Oh, we can make another wound. All right. I wonder if we can chop off his tail, because his tail is kind of...
Got it on the ground.
Oops. I should have dodged. That's a really early one, but... Eh! I'll take it. Oh, he's going to get that slap on me. let's go ahead and get ourselves a potion here. We can actually go into our pouch, and you can get some stuff there too, by the way. Just so you know. Ow. For some reason, we did not continue moving forward when I was pushing forward that time. That felt awkward. Now, bird. Let's change that weapon. All right. By the way, like I said, this is not going to be the best gameplay. Like, oh. I mean, if you insist on putting it in my face.
Use this if you need some heals.
Most fights in this game I found... Oh, jeez. Wow, that move comes out fast. I'm actually, like, genuinely... That move comes out really fast. I don't think I have any antidote on me. Let me check. I'm pretty sure I don't have any antidote on me. Yeah, I don't have any antidote on me, so let's just go ahead. We'll just... He poisoned himself? How did he poison himself? I don't understand you, sir. I'll take that, though. So, the idea is, by the way... Ow. He's gonna get me with that every single time. I'm gonna try and get me some...
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Alright, there we go. While he does that, we will go back to base camp for a brief moment to pick up some antidote. That way we don't stay poisoned the whole time. But yeah, you can make these monsters. If you pick a 5-star, this is just a 3-star, by the way. That's not even that big. If you were to... If you were to fight a 5-star version, it would actually be more aggressive, it would be faster, and it would do more damage. So, you do get this opportunity to kind of custom tune your difficulty to what you want it to be. And it works really well. So, in this case, like I said, the monsters at their very, very base level are a little bit easier, in my opinion. Where are we going? Oh, let's go down more. Okay. Hey, we got that other might seed. Oh, there's a guardian Rathalos. I recognize those toes anywhere. Because he beat the... probably one of my... The Rathalos in here is so aggressive. So like I said, there are monsters that are definitely harder than others. Now, you have a grenade launcher, which I'm going to use right here. And it destroys those wounds, and if you destroy enough of them, you will actually be able to knock him down and stagger him. And that's why, like, they're a little bit more... The monsters are a little bit more aggressive, and the damage windows are a little shorter. I could use a... I can't imagine he... Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, he's probably immune to... I was gonna say, he's probably immune to flashes since he's doing his own version of it. Almost recharged on our... If you look at the lower right-hand corner, That blue bar that's slowly filling up, that's our read, that's our... That move comes out a lot slower on the first one of these you fight. Ow. I don't know if you saw that in the corner there, but one of the other monsters on the map just trapped himself in a vine trap. Maybe we can, if we break enough of his head, do you think that would stop him from blast banging us? That would not be bad. So yeah, the yellow numbers are crits, and weakness exploit treats a wound as a weak spot. So you get a lot more value out of it. All right, let's see how he's doing. Like I said, I'm doing this fight basically with just the piercing here. I'm not gonna worry about my elementals or anything. The elementals on this one is probably not real functional for him anyway, so we're probably okay with that one. But yeah, it gives new players a simple weapon that they can use. They can just go in and focus on the things and learn the game at their own pace while still being able to play through the story. Alright. We're going to put that away for a second. I want that. Alright. This is interesting because a lot of... Ah, dang. I missed. It went right under his legs. Now we can just get on him on that one. And he should be coming down pretty soon. Yeah, see, low, yeah, we're doing so much damage. And that's kind of the thing. It's like you can get your hunts to be safe or as difficult as you'd want. Alright. Yeah, I will take that chunk. I really want to hit him with it because last time I hit one of them with their own pod, it knocked them out. Like it knocked him out. Like I was like, what? It literally KO'd him. So I know it was probably a combination of like the weapon I was using and things like that, but I just thought it was so funny that he basically KO'd with his own pod. No, it isn't. It did work again. Yeah, look at that. He got KO'd by his own pod. Yeah, because this follow-up shot is slower, but does more damage. Oh, he looks like he's getting ready. He is getting ready. Kassekar, I don't think you want to be there, man. Did he fall asleep on us? What is going on here? Did he just derp out? Ow. Was he playing dead? I've never seen that. Did Gypseros just trick me? Oh, no, there was flies there, weren't there? Oh, I was truly amused when I thought Gypseros had tricked me. That would be hilarious. It did look like he was playing dead, though, so I kind of think he might have. Oh, yeah, my cat got the plundering. As great, too, when he gets it, he literally makes a, like, Monster Hunter World reference. Okay, let's see here. I went back and I refilled, so yes. Let's head on there. Being able to learn all the mechanics at your own speed and not feeling like you're not getting anywhere will make these games so much less frustrating to people. So I think, like, if you ever wanted to play and you were like, man, but it's just over my head, you can kind of go, no, well, no, it isn't. And it's not over your head because now there's a way for it to be, nope. Oh, yeah, that'll work. It's not over your head, again, just because at this point, it's like you can you can do things. Let's sneak. See if he laid down. Oh, yeah, he did. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna grab that honey. The rest of this stuff is gonna go away, though. Why, hello, my friend. It seems to me, it looked like at first, like, capturing didn't give as much as killing, but I think you get a bunch of materials right at the beginning, like the amount of stuff you would carve. So it kind of turns out in the moment that it feels like I'm getting just as much. Oh, that was not. Go over here. Do the usual monster hunter. Ah, I wonder how many pieces I got. I got at least 2 pieces. Hey, and we got something good too.
Where to next?
All right.
Well done, Hunter. Now let's continue our
Nice, nice. Oh, and we got some pieces for hard-hand weapons. Nice. Oh, we got a lot. Nice. I might actually be able to build one of them things now. That'd be great. Oh, a bolt jewel and a focus jewel. This was a good trip. This was a really good trip. Oh, because we had the fortune hunter meal. Oh, yeah, that's right. So, yeah, those extra meals are just amazing. So, yeah. Okay, let's go.
potential.
By the way, if you're anywhere in this game and you need to get out fast, and you have your controller, here it is in your hand. You call your bird. This is the easiest way to get anywhere in this game. Watch. We're gonna call our bird, and then as soon as he picks us up, we open our map, hit left XX. And if you do this you could do this fairly fast, and that immediately drops you into the base camp because it's the first one. And that works. I've actually gotten out of monster trouble in fights against monsters using that, which I found kind of funny. So this has been Monster Hunter Wilds. Again, I think that like the light bowgun makes the perfect weapon for a new person to play and learn the game with. And if you've ever wanted to, I think this is the perfect opportunity to jump in and learn it. So thank you all for watching. Hope you, if you enjoyed this, I hope you come back for the next one. I usually do roguelites, not like this. I usually do games that are way different than this. So that's why it was a little awkward. But yeah. If you enjoyed this, I hope you come back for the next one. And as always, I hope you have a great day.